Alright, real quick, man. I have to make this video quick because I ain't got enough space to make it long. But I just wanted to kind of, first of all, give an update to anybody that might be concerned that I'm okay. Uh, Content, I guess you could say, all things considered. But one thing that I kind of wanted to share was that when I first started on social media, I guess like back, I can't remember when, but I can say that my presence on social media began for the purposes of marketing a barbering career. So that was pretty much, the sole purpose. Over time, doing the freestyle battles, doing the interview with my brother, uploading all of that to YouTube, it kind of shifted a little bit. And, it kind of went into me trying to market a music, I ain't gonna say a music career, but just, recording the performances and then uploading them on YouTube or Facebook or whatnot. Because a lot of people up until up until I started doing that didn't even know that I could rap, but then that I was as good as I was. Uh, so I started to kind of market that, but fast forwarding a little bit more, I went through a moment where I guess you could say my presence was pretty much in protest about spirituality and religion or whatnot, and kind of I guess what I went through in my life, and that was I guess a turning point because I met a lot of people that I kind of bonded with, and I guess my focus then became more on expressing personal things about my life. And that was kind of tricky because, of course, we know that, I can be as transparent and candid as I want to be, but I still have to be strategic and tactful in how I do it so that I don't place my family members or, co-workers or whoever else I have to coexist with in compromising situations with their families or their reputations or whatnot. Okay, I kept the camera rolling because throughout this whole journey, I've had people that have encouraged me. I've had people to say, keep filming, keep leaving posts. I've had people tell me that they enjoyed it. I've had people, say that they were following it. I noticed I'd be getting 100 views here and there, very few likes. On the other hand, I've also gotten scrutiny. You know what I mean? I've been called crazy, narcissistic, inconsistent, egotistical, all kind of things, man. But I guess I really didn't even look into it that deep. Now that I've noticed, I've kind of, I guess, in being transparent, being candid, and then making an attempt to give updates like through everything that I'm going through, trying to explain myself and my background so that people can kind of, better understand how my clock ticks. Um, I kind of hit a roadblock because it was like I wanted to be just tell my life story, I guess you could say. But then I've also shared that in doing so, I would almost ensure that my children would always have, they would always have videos and pictures of their daddy, which is something that I didn't have. I don't have, and I don't have any memory of my mama. So I know that if nothing else, I'll be able to leave behind a wealth of videos, pictures, posts, thoughts and ideas, everything that I was on my mind. Now, along with that, like I say, in being transparent and candid, of course, y'all have probably been able to see that it hasn't always been glamorous, and I've had a lot of unflattering moments, you know. Uh, but having sincere intentions, I've kind of felt myself have this desire to kind of let my life be a testimony. So it's like I want to keep, I want to keep giving updates because some of the things that I battle with, I'm sure that, and I know several of them, but it's like, I mean, it's probably countless people that battle with some of the same things, and maybe my life and me actually showing like how I can me letting my life be an example and putting myself on display when I guess it's not so cool, and then people see, Corey Jordan seem like I'm making a complete fool of myself, but I'm keeping the camera rolling. I also want to show people, you know, I guess a story of triumph at the end. And of course, I already know it's not there yet. I'm not there yet, but I can say this: being a responsible person, being a reasonable person, I'm just gonna keep the camera rolling, and I'm gonna keep documenting the journey as I go into trying to overcome all of the different things that I guess I've struggled with, throughout my whole life and even here recently. So all I can say is stay tuned if you want to. If you don't, hey, the material is still gonna be there, and hopefully, I can give everybody this the story of triumph and glory of Corey Jordan at the end, and how I took the practical steps to overcome, I guess, the things that I've kind of been struggling with. So I love y'all, and stay tuned, man, because it don't stop. I promise.